Man says you're stunning. At what point do you become an object?
What kind of stupid question is that? This is quite literally the definition of creating problems where none exist. Now, we have to be extra careful when complimenting your wife because, she might turn into an object because that's what men do. They speak to inanimate objects, right?
As a divorce lawyer, I've watched women realize far too late that they weren't loved, they were used.
Complimenting your wife too much may just be abuse. Makes sense, right?
Admired for how they looked, what they provided, or how well they played the part, and not for who they actually were.
That is quite literally who you are. Quite definitionally speaking, what you look like, what you put out, the virtues, the morals that you exhibit. As if the actions that one does is disconnected from the person they are. No, I'm going to judge you by your actions and what you put out into the world, how you provide and all that. Yes, that's quite literally who you are.
Objectification can sound like flattery at first. You're every man's dream. You're the kind of woman a man would be lucky to have. It sounds sweet, it feels validating, but does he love you or does he love how you make him look?
As I said, creating problems where none exist. If you love your wife, you are going to compliment her. Stop creating problems where none exist.
The ones who were treated like trophies, they walked away feeling discarded, like they lost their value once they stopped performing.
So what you're saying is that when the woman got lazy, she lost her value. Wow, that's crazy. It's almost as if the husband stops working and stops providing. He also loses value. Crazy how that works, right?
You are not an accessory. You're not here to decorate someone else's life. You don't exist to complete his image or soothe his ego.
To every feminist that has ever existed, right back at you.
If someone only sees your surface, your body, your obedience, your beauty, your usefulness, that isn't love, that's consumption.
Again, that is quite literally what a person is. They are their body, in part. They are their soul, in part. They are what they do, in part. They are what they speak, in part. They are their actions, in part. All of these parts create the person. But yet she disconnects all this to what ontological thing is that? What is the person you're trying to describe?
Real love asks, what's in your mind today? And not just, what's for dinner?
Real love is making dinner instead of annoying your husband. Crazy how that works.
Real love wants to understand your darkness and not just bask in your light. It listens when you're crying and shows up even when you're not convenient.
Agreed. But that is something that goes both ways. For some reason, you only point out when it comes to the man. But the woman is not required to stay there, help out the man and do... No. When he asks for dinner, that's asking too much, apparently, according to this divorce lawyer. Oh, her job is to... Okay, that explains a lot. Do you ever represent men, by the way?